Welcome to Unlocking Milestones, a guide for babies up to age 2-3 years. This video explores your child's first years, filled with rapid growth and key developmental milestones. From first smiles to early steps in budding language skills, we'll guide you through each stage. Whether you're a new parent or seeking to support your child's development, this guide offers practical tips and insights to help you navigate this exciting journey. Safety and supervision ensure toys are safe and age-appropriate. Supervise playtime closely. Consult a healthcare provider before trying new activities. Each child develops differently. Consult a specialist with concerns. Create a safe play environment and use child-safe materials. Limit screen time and balance it with physical play, reading, and social interactions. Have fun and foster your child's development. Physical development, age 2 to 3 years. Running, 24 to 27 months, runs more confidently. Climbing, 24 to 27 months, climbs onto and down from furniture without help. Stairs, 24 to 27 months, walks up and down stairs while holding on. Kicking, 24 to 27 months, kicks a ball. Drawn, 24 to 27 months, begins to use a crayon to draw lines and circles. Blocks, 24 to 27 months, stacks 6 blocks. Hand preference, 24 to 27 months, begins to show hand preference. Turning pages, 24 to 27 months, turns pages of a book one at a time. Parent actions if milestones aren't met. Active play. Encourage active play with running, pedaling, and tiptoe walking. Motor skills. Provide toys that enhance motor skills like stacking blocks and stringing beads. Counting and matching. Play counting and matching games, and explain simple rules during playtime. Play day. Foster social interactions through play dates and group activities. Pediatrician. Discuss concerns with a pediatrician or early childhood educator. Motor skills development, age 2 to 3 years. Drawing, 24 to 27 months, begins to use a crayon to draw lines and circles. Blocks, 24 to 27 months, stacks 6 blocks. Hand preference, 24 to 27 months, begins to show hand preference. Turning pages, 24 to 27 months, turns pages of a book one at a time. Parent actions if milestones aren't met. Encourage drawing and fine motor skills. Provide your child with large crayons or markers and plenty of paper to encourage them to draw lines and circles. Praise their efforts and display their artwork to boost their confidence. Offer activities like coloring books, dot-to-dot drawings, or tracing shapes to further develop their hand-eye coordination and control. Build block stacking skills. Offer different types of building blocks or stacking toys that vary in size and shape. Encourage your child to stack 6 blocks, praising their achievements and helping them if needed. Use opportunities to discuss shapes, colors, and sizes as they play with blocks, promoting cognitive and motor skill development simultaneously. Support hand preference development. Notice if your child is starting to show a preference for using one hand over the other. Support their hand preference by providing tools and activities that cater to their dominant hand. Allow your child to explore activities that involve manipulating objects, such as puzzles, threading beads, or using utensils during mealtime. Practice turning pages. Read books together and encourage your child to turn the pages one at a time. Help them learn how to handle books gently and develop an interest in reading. Choose sturdy board books with engaging pictures and simple stories that capture their attention and encourage them to interact with the book. Create a supportive environment. Ensure that your child has a comfortable and safe space for engaging in activities that promote motor skills development. Provide a variety of materials and toys that encourage exploration and experimentation. Celebrate progress and patience. Recognize and celebrate each milestone your child achieves in their motor skills development. Be patient and supportive as they practice new skills, offering encouragement and assistance when needed. Consult with pediatrician. Discuss your child's motor skills development with their pediatrician during regular checkups. They can offer guidance and ensure that your child is progressing within a healthy range for their age. Cognitive development, 2 to 3 years. Sorting, 24 to 27 months, begins to sort shapes and colors. Sentences, 24 to 27 months, complete sentences and rhymes in familiar books. Games, 24 to 27 months, play simple make-believe games. Follow instruction, 24 to 27 months, follows two-step instructions like pick up your shoes and put them in the closet. Parent actions if milestones aren't met. Encourage sorting and matching. Provide opportunities for your child to sort objects by shape, size, and color. Use toys like shape sorters or sorting games that engage their cognitive abilities. Engage in writing and language activities. Read books with your child daily, choosing stories with repetitive phrases or rhymes. Encourage them to complete sentences or fill in rhymes during familiar stories. Support pretend play. Encourage your child to engage in simple make-believe games, such as pretending to cook, play house, or mimic everyday activities. Provide props and costumes to enhance their imaginative play. Join in their play occasionally to expand their creativity and social skills, while also providing guidance and encouragement. Give clear and simple instructions. Break down tasks into simple steps and provide clear instructions that your child can follow. For example, say, pick up your shoes and put them in the closet in a clear and calm manner. Repeat instructions if necessary and offer assistance or guidance as your child learns to follow multi-step directions. Create a stimulating environment. Provide a variety of age-appropriate toys, books, and activities that stimulate cognitive development. Rotate toys regularly to maintain interest and offer new challenges. Limit screen time and instead focus on interactive activities that encourage problem-solving, creativity, and critical thinking. Seek professional guidance. If you have concerns about your child's cognitive development, consult with their pediatrician or a developmental specialist. They can provide guidance, conduct assessments, and recommend interventions or activities tailored to your child's needs. Language development, 2 to 3 years. Sentences, 24 to 27 months, uses 2 to 4 word sentences. Repeats, 24 to 27 months, repeats words overheard in conversation. Points, 24 to 27 months, points to things or pictures when they are named. Names, 24 to 27 months. Knows the names of familiar people, body parts, and objects. Parent actions if milestones aren't met. Encourage communication. Create a language-rich environment by talking to your child often. Describe daily activities, objects, and emotions using simple and clear language. Encourage your child to communicate by responding to their attempts to speak, even if their sentences are short or incomplete. Expand vocabulary. Introduce new words during everyday interactions. Label objects, actions, and emotions clearly and consistently. Use books with colorful pictures and simple stories to introduce new vocabulary. Point to pictures and encourage your child to repeat words or phrases. Model correct speech. Speak clearly and slowly, emphasizing correct pronunciation and grammar. Repeat sentences and words your child struggles with, providing a good example for them to follow. Engage in conversation. Have conversations with your child, allowing them time to respond. Ask open-ended questions that encourage them to express their thoughts and feelings. Use visual aids, use picture books, flashcards, and visual aids to reinforce language learning. Point to pictures and encourage your child to do the same, while naming what they see. Encourage social interaction. Arrange playdates or activities with other children to encourage social interaction and language development through peer communication. Model turn-taking and sharing during playtime, which helps develop conversational skills and social interactions. Seek professional guidance. If you have concerns about your child's language development, consult with their pediatrician or a speech-language pathologist. They can assess your child's language skills and provide recommendations for therapy or additional support. Social development, age 2 to 3 years. Independence 24 to 27 months shows more independence. Defiant behavior 24 to 27 months begins to show defiant behavior. Plays with others 24 to 27 months. Plays mainly beside other children, parallel play. Chase games 24 to 27 months begins to include other children in play, such as in chase games. Parent actions if milestones aren't met. Encourage independence with guidance. Provide opportunities for your child to make choices and take on small responsibilities, such as picking out their clothes or helping with simple tasks around the house. Offer support and guidance as they navigate new experiences, allowing them to build confidence in their abilities while fostering independence. Address defiant behavior with positive discipline. Set clear and consistent boundaries for behavior, calmly enforcing limits while offering choices when appropriate. Use positive reinforcement and praise for desired behaviors to encourage cooperation. Help your child understand consequences by using timeouts or redirecting their attention when they exhibit defiant behavior. Promote social play. Encourage opportunities for your child to interact with peers, such as playdates or group activities. Provide toys and games that encourage cooperative play and sharing. Model appropriate social behaviors and encourage turn-taking during playtime to develop social skills like sharing and communication. Facilitate parallel and cooperative play. Understand that parallel play, where children play alongside each other without direct interaction, is typical at this age. Encourage this type of play by providing toys and activities that interest your child and their playmates. Gradually introduce cooperative play activities, such as simple games or pretend play scenarios, where children can learn to interact and collaborate with others. Support inclusion and participation. Help your child understand the importance of including others in play. Encourage sharing and taking turns, and model inclusive behaviors during family activities and outings. Provide guidance on resolving conflicts peacefully and encourage empathy towards others' feelings and perspectives. Create a positive environment. Foster a supportive and nurturing home environment where your child feels safe and valued. Encourage open communication and listen attentively to their thoughts and feelings. Celebrate achievements and milestones, both big and small, to boost your child's self-esteem and sense of accomplishment. Seek professional guidance if needed. If you have concerns about your child's social development, consult with their pediatrician, a child psychologist, or a developmental specialist. They can provide guidance and recommend strategies or interventions tailored to your child's needs. Physical development age 2 to 3 years part 2. Balance 32 to 35 months. Walks on a line or small balance beam. Jumps 32 to 35 months. Jumps with both feet. Stand in 1 foot 32 to 35 months. Begins to stand on 1 foot for a few seconds. Throwing 32 to 35 months. Throws a ball overhand. Parent actions if milestones aren't met. Enhance balance and coordination. Create opportunities for your child to practice walking on a straight line or a small balance beam. You can use tape on the floor or outdoor play equipment designed for balance exercises. Provide safe environments where they can explore balancing activities, gradually increasing the challenge as their skills improve. Develop jumping skills. Encourage your child to practice jumping with both feet together. Use games like hopscotch or set up safe spaces where they can jump over obstacles or from one spot to another. Celebrate their efforts and progress, offering encouragement and praise to build confidence in their jumping abilities. Build strength and stability. Support your child as they learn to stand on one foot for a few seconds at a time. Start with holding onto a stable surface or holding your hand for balance, gradually allowing them to try it independently. Incorporate activities that strengthen leg muscles, such as climbing stairs, riding a tricycle, or playing games that involve running and stopping quickly. Practice throwing skills. Provide softballs or beanbags for your child to practice throwing overhand. Start with short distances and gradually increase the challenge by moving farther apart or aiming at targets. Join in games like catch or target practice to make throwing a fun and interactive activity that improves hand-eye coordination and muscle control. Encourage outdoor play. Take advantage of outdoor spaces where your child can freely explore and engage in physical activities. Playgrounds with climbing structures, swings, and open areas for running and jumping are ideal. Safety first. Always prioritize safety during physical activities. Ensure that play areas are free from hazards, supervise closely during new activities, and provide appropriate protective gear as needed. Celebrate achievements. Recognize and celebrate your child's progress in physical development milestones. Positive reinforcement and praise help foster their enthusiasm for learning new skills and overcoming challenges. Motor skills development age 2 to 3 years. Builds towers 32 to 35 months. Builds towers of 8 or more blocks. Scissors 32 to 35 months. Uses scissors to cut paper. Drawing 32 to 35 months. Draws or copies straight lines and circles. Pouring 32 to 35 months. Pours liquid from a small pitcher. Parent actions if milestones aren't met. Observe and monitor progress. Keep a detailed record of your child's attempts and progress with these tasks. Note any difficulties or improvements over time. Identify patterns. Look for patterns in the challenges your child faces. For example, is it a matter of hand strength, coordination, or interest? Create a supportive environment. Provide tools. Ensure your child has access to appropriate tools and materials. Child-friendly scissors, building blocks, and drawing supplies can make a big difference. Safe space. Set up a safe and inviting space for your child to practice these skills without fear of making a mess or breaking something. Engage in playful practice and build together. Engage in activities that encourage tower building, such as playing with blocks or Lego. Start with smaller towers and gradually increase the complexity. Cutting activities. Offer cutting activities with different materials, such as Play-Doh or paper. Guide their hands if necessary and gradually let them take over. Drawing games. Make drawing fun by playing games that involve copying shapes or lines. Use a chalkboard, whiteboard, or large paper to make it more engaging. Pouring practice. Involve your child in daily tasks that require pouring, like helping in the kitchen with safe, small pitchers. Use water at first to avoid messes. Encourage fine motor activities, puzzles, and crafts. Encourage activities that develop fine motor skills, such as puzzles, bead threading, or simple crafts. Play-Doh and clay. Manipulating Play-Doh or clay can strengthen hand muscles and improve coordination. Positive reinforcement celebrates success. Praise your child's efforts and celebrate small achievements to build confidence and encourage persistence. Set realistic goals. Set achievable goals and celebrate when your child meets them, gradually increasing the difficulty as they improve. Seek professional advice. Consult a pediatrician. If you're concerned about your child's development, consult your pediatrician. They can assess whether there might be underlying issues that need addressing. Occupational therapy. A pediatric occupational therapist can provide targeted exercises and activities to help improve your child's motor skills. Early intervention programs. Look into early intervention programs that offer support for children who may need extra help with developmental milestones. Stay patient and positive. Be patient. Development varies greatly among children, and it's important to remain patient and supportive. Encourage exploration. Allow your child to explore and try new activities at their own pace. Encourage them to keep trying, even if they find certain tasks challenging. Motor skills development age 2 to 3 years. Builds towers 32 to 35 months. Builds towers of 8 or more blocks. Scissors 32 to 35 months. Uses scissors to cut paper. Drawing 32 to 35 months. Draws or copies straight lines and circles. Pouring 32 to 35 months. Pours liquid from a small pitcher. Parent actions if milestones aren't met. Observe and monitor progress. Keep a detailed record of your child's attempts and progress with these cognitive tasks. Note any difficulties or improvements over time. Identify patterns. Look for patterns in the challenges your child faces, such as difficulty focusing, understanding concepts, or engaging in imaginative play. Create a stimulating environment. Provide puzzles and games. Offer age-appropriate puzzles and games that promote problem-solving and concept understanding. Start with simpler puzzles and gradually increase complexity. Educational toys. Use toys that encourage sorting, matching, and categorizing, which can help with understanding same and different. Engage in cognitive boosting activities. Puzzle play. Work on puzzles together, guiding your child through the process. Encourage them to try different pieces and praise their efforts. Sorting games. Play games that involve sorting objects by color, shape, or size. Discuss the differences and similarities between the objects. Pretend play. Engage in pretend play scenarios with your child. Use dolls, action figures, or stuffed animals to create stories and role-play different situations. Ownership games. Play games that involve taking turns and sharing. Use phrases like my turn, your turn, mine, and yours to reinforce the concepts of ownership. Encourage social interaction playdates. Arrange playdates with peers to provide opportunities for your child to engage in social and pretend play. Group activities. Enroll your child in group activities or classes where they can interact with other children and practice cognitive skills in a social setting. Incorporate learning into daily activities. Cook on together. Involve your child in cooking activities that require measuring, mixing, and following simple instructions. Discuss the concepts of same and different with ingredients. Shopping. During shopping trips, ask your child to help find items and categorize them by type, for example, fruits, vegetables, dairy. Story time. Read stories together and ask questions about the plot, characters, and their actions to encourage comprehension and critical thinking. Use positive reinforcement, celebrate success. Praise your child's efforts and celebrate small achievements to build confidence and encourage persistence. Set realistic goals. Set achievable goals and celebrate when your child meets them, gradually increasing the difficulty as they improve. Seek professional advice. Consult a pediatrician. If you're concerned about your child's cognitive development, consult your pediatrician. They can assess whether there might be underlying issues that need addressing. Early childhood specialist. A specialist in early childhood development can provide targeted activities and strategies to support your child's cognitive growth. Early intervention programs. Look into early intervention programs that offer support for children who may need extra help with developmental milestones. Stay patient and positive. Be patient. Cognitive development varies greatly among children, and it's important to remain patient and supportive. Encourage exploration. Allow your child to explore and try new activities at their own pace. Encourage them to keep trying, even if they find certain tasks challenging. Language development, age 2 to 3 years. Vocabulary, 32 to 35 months, has a vocabulary of about 200, 300 words. Speaks, 32 to 35 months, speaks in longer sentences, 3 to 4 words. Names, 32 to 35 months, can identify friends by name. Understands, 32 to 35 months. Understands and uses where questions. Parent actions if milestones aren't met. Observe and record monitor progress. Keep a detailed record of your child's attempts and progress with language tasks. Note any difficulties or improvements over time. Identify patterns. Look for patterns in the challenges your child faces, such as difficulties with certain types of words, sentence structure, or understanding questions. Create a language-rich environment. Talk frequently. Engage your child in conversations throughout the day. Describe what you are doing, ask questions, and encourage them to express themselves. Read together. Read books with your child daily. Choose a variety of books that are age-appropriate and engaging. Point to and name objects in the pictures. Engage in language-boosting activities vocabulary. Games, play games that encourage vocabulary building, such as naming objects around the house, using flashcards, or playing I Spy. Storytelling, encourage your child to tell you stories or describe their day. Help them expand their sentences by adding details and asking follow-up questions. Sing songs. Sing songs and nursery rhymes together. Music can help with memorization and understanding of language patterns. Encourage social interaction playdates. Arrange playdates with peers to provide opportunities for your child to engage in conversations and practice naming friends and asking questions. Group activities. Enroll your child in group activities or classes where they can interact with other children and practice language skills in a social setting. Incorporate learning into daily activities. Daily routines. Use daily routines to introduce and reinforce language. For example, during meal, talk about the food, its colors and its textures. During bath time, name body parts and actions, shopping and errands. During shopping trips, ask your child to help find items and name them. Ask questions like, "Where is the milk?" to practice understanding where questions. Use positive reinforcement, celebrate success. Praise your child's efforts and celebrate small achievements to build confidence and encourage persistence. Model language. Model. Correct language use by repeating what your child says correctly. For example, if your child says, "Me want cookie," you can respond, "You want a cookie? Here you go." Seek professional advice. Consult a pediatrician. If you're concerned about your child's language development, consult your pediatrician. They can assess whether there might be underlying issues that need addressing. Speech language. Therapist. A speech-language therapist can provide targeted exercises and activities to help improve your child's language skills. Early intervention programs. Look into early intervention programs that offer support for children who may need extra help with developmental milestones. Stay patient and positive. Be patient. Language development varies greatly among children, and it's important to remain patient and supportive. Encourage exploration. Allow your child to explore and try new words and sentences at their own pace. Encourage them to keep trying, even if they find certain tasks challenging. Social development, age 2 to 3 years. Social development, age 2 to 3 years. Takes turns, 32 to 35 months, takes turns in games. Affection, 32 to 35 months, shows affection for friends without prompting. Parent actions if milestones aren't met. Observe and record monitor. Progress, keep a detailed record of your child's interactions and social behaviors. Note any difficulties or improvements over time. Identify patterns. Look for patterns in the challenges your child faces, such as reluctance to share, difficulty understanding social cues, or preference for solitary play. Create a socially rich environment. Model social behaviors. Demonstrate cooperative behavior, taking turns, and showing affection in your own interactions. Children learn a lot by observing adults. Provide opportunities for social interaction. Arrange play dates. Enroll your child in group activities or classes, and visit parks or playgrounds where they can interact with peers. Engage in social boosting activities, role-playing games. Engage in role-playing activities where you act out different social scenarios, such as sharing toys, taking turns, or comforting a friend. Board games. Play board games that require taking turns and following rules. This helps children practice patience and cooperation. Storytelling and books. Read books and tell stories that focus on social themes, such as friendship, sharing, and understanding feelings. Discuss the character's actions and feelings. Encourage positive social interaction. Praise cooperative play. Praise your child when they play cooperatively, take turns, or show kindness to others. Positive reinforcement can encourage these behaviors. Teach empathy. Help your child understand and identify emotions in themselves and others. Ask questions like, "How do you think your friend feels?" and discuss appropriate responses. Incorporate learning into daily activities. Family time. Use family time to practice social skills. Encourage taking turns during conversations, playing games, and working together on household tasks. Chores and responsibilities. Give your child age-appropriate chores that involve cooperation, such as setting the table together or helping a sibling with a task. Use positive reinforcement. Celebrate success. Praise your child's efforts and celebrate small achievements to build confidence and encourage persistence. Provide gentle guidance. Offer gentle reminders and guidance when your child struggles with social interactions. For example, suggest ways to ask for a turn or to share a toy. Seek professional advice. Consult a pediatrician. If you're concerned about your child's social development, consult your pediatrician. They can assess whether there might be underlying issues that need addressing. Child psychologist or counselor. A child psychologist or counselor can provide targeted strategies and activities to help improve your child's social skills. Early intervention programs. Look into early intervention programs that offer support for children who may need extra help with social development milestones.